This is your daily briefing and you're most welcome to it. David Ornstein up first for shaving here for The Athletic, which is still losing money. Unbelievable amounts of money. Not going to do a piece on it here because it just come across a hatchet job, but it's not making any money. Lots of money coming in with funding, lots of subscriptions, but it's not making any money. So we'll see how long that lasts. Don't forget, kids, it's still only £1. But David tells us that Tottenham, Chelsea, PSG and Manchester United are also to have an interest in Benfica striker Darwin Núñez. The Uruguayan international will cost £58.5 million. Since arriving in 2020, Núñez has appeared in 80 fixtures for Benfica, scoring 45 goals and registering 15 assists for the Portuguese side, where he's under contract until 2025. Martin Samuel for the Mail Online, positively basking in hindsight, like a big hindsighted hairy yeti. I can talk. But he's talking here about Antonio Conte, talking about Manchester United, by default talking about Tottenham, so I'll bring it to you. United made a mistake, he says, not long term perhaps, because that would prejudge Ten Hag's capabilities, yet we do not have to speculate about what Conte can do. He's already doing it and we can see it on the field. Since the start of 2022, only Liverpool have picked up more points than Tottenham, and points per game this season have gone up from 1.5 before Conte to 2 after him. Might Harry Maguire have benefited from time with the man who has made Tottenham's defence function effectively again? Might Marcus Rashford have been reinvigorated by the coach who's getting some of the best football of his career from Harry Kane? This all rather conveniently overlooks the absolute bowl of toxicity that is Old Trafford. The reality is that this club, aided and abetted by its ravenously demanding fan base, and I can understand to a certain degree, but guys, you've just got to calm down and let people have time in order that they can construct and map out a future for you, because at the moment you don't have one. And this whole business of anything second best to Sir Alex being wholly unacceptable, you've got to be prepared to suffer a period of healing and a period of regeneration. Even Mourinho won several pieces of silverware, was deemed a nuisance in the final analysis by many. And until Manchester United, as a whole sort of holistic thing, gets some counselling and accepts they need to start again from the beginning, from scratch, opposed to wandering around telling everybody what big shots there are, then the situation will never be resolved. United don't just need patience in order to undertake the task ahead of them. They need to let go of a number of big shots, and I can't find a more gentle phrase, big shots in their squad who feel it's okay to point fingers, then it's okay to hide. Like our former pride and joy Dele Alli, there are players at Old Trafford capable of destroying any manager's career. Perhaps the sainted Rashford might care to play his part in leading United out of their enduring slump as he led the needy kiddie-winkies out of the food banks. Dele Alli, formerly of this parish, 26 years of age this week, and a complete and utter waste of flesh. Pictures last night, I have to say, I don't have a bone of sympathy in my body, but if your big night out is with Eric Dyer, Sonny, who's I would imagine to be great company to be with, and Galini. Yeah, that's your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh look, we've got a cake for the birthday boy. Wow, yeah, that's just tragic. Graham Souness, who's an expert in this field. And Dele Alli, I don't think he's even interested in hearing this, but here we go. Souness says he had a couple of years where he was good, getting goals, working his socks off for the team, but it's all just evaporated. Lots of serious managers have looked at him and made their mind up on him. For me, if I was advising him, I'd be saying, you're in the last chance saloon. I actually think he sat outside the last chance saloon with a bucket of something expensive, a bucket of ice with something expensive slumped into it, sort of sneering a little bit. I just don't think the boy's got it in him. I don't think he was managed right, and I think now it's all too late. And I'll leave you with this, because we're thinking about, are we going to get into Europe? What are we going to achieve? Can we attract the players? Blah blah. I've told you it's a minefield, but just ponder on this. Dimitar Berbatov, reveals that he told his agent to F off when Manchester City tried to hijack his £30 million deadline deal to Manchester United in 2008, as he dreamed of the badge, the shirt, the manager, the players, the history. And this is something, I'll leave you with this to ponder, but this is something that Daniel Levy and co haven't got a clue about. What do Spurs have to offer? I mean, in colour. All right, I'm not being nasty about Tottenham, but what does Spurs have to offer for his efforts? What have they yielded in the last 20 years that someone could look at Spurs and say, just got to get in there? That's where I can really go. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Bloody stadium we still haven't paid for. Had a conversation with somebody the other day. World-class training facilities. I actually think that's part of the problem. I think a lot of these guys think they're at a spa. They think they're at Champneys. Get the medicine balls out. 1950. Let's go back to 1956. Get the medicine balls out and let God sort it. That's what I would do. Okay, more cheer coming to you as we progress. That's it for now, though. Good luck. Keep it Tottenham.